Hi, hello. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Hi, hello, welcome. If you're new here, I'm CourtneyQuarantine, your host, and I just lost my train of thought. I'm a full-time content creator, variety streamer, makeup artist. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining me. If you like makeup tutorials and you like kind of longer form content, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. If you are returning, hey bestie. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm trying to be like, you know, cozy today in my little hoodie and like, oh, it's kind of chilly. Also, this is dry shampoo, okay? I haven't stressed myself out so much that my hair's turned gray, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I'm gonna get into some makeup today. If you're curious about any of my other content or any of my other work, please check the description. I have linked it, and I hope you like it. I have been a graphic designer, a professional photographer, a videographer, a photo editor, a retoucher, did I say video editor? I'm currently a video editor. Hey. Yeah. So there's lots of stuff to check out. I'm a multifaceted human, you know? It's exciting stuff. I'm also a makeup artist. I don't need to run down my whole resume, actually, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna get into a specific makeup look that has been rolling around. Oh! Hi! Oh! Little baby. Petey has joined us. Yes. She's literally being so cute. She's literally being so cute. Okay. I'm going to prime my eyes today, and then I'm going to use one of my favorite palettes, and I think one of the best palettes that's launched, like, oh, I don't know, ever. This is the Ellis palette. It's quite large. It is phenomenal. It is fantastic. It has everything I need. So I'm going to get into that and a couple other items. Actually, I'm going to use a new thing today. Oh my God, I have cat hair all over me. It's itching. But yeah, so we're going to get into it, and I'm going to use a couple new things, so on and so forth. Yeah, primer is so messy. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna go into this palette today. This is quite large, so I'm going to set it down and ooh, huge. All right, I'm gonna start off with Harmony, which is that like light taupe shade, and it is kind of yeah, it's like a light taupe shade. It doesn't have to be super neat currently because it's gonna get pretty messy. I would literally repurchase this palette just for Harmony. That shade is so fantastic. Oh my God. Taking a smaller brush, I'm going to take Ascendant, which is like a warm kind of, well, it's red, so of course it's warm, but it's like a kind of like a blood red shade, I think. It's a little bit deeper than like a lot of reds that I use. What am I even saying? I don't know. This is the color that it is, and I love it a lot, but it doesn't go too pink like a lot of reds do. So I'm going to kind of be careful and move slow with these shadows because it can get out of hand and out of control so fast. And especially when I'm working with red. Red is my favorite eyeshadow color. It is literally so phenomenal. It always makes me feel better. But not a lot of companies do red well. Specifically companies that are cruelty-free because it's just harder to do. I'm going to take Ecliptic on the outer V. Just kind of really get in there and bring it over. I'm actually going to bring this quite far across the lid probably. Yeah, I'm going to bring that across the lid actually. I'm seeing the vision now. You could gaze into the future, you know? I'm seeing it. This isn't the brush? Help. This isn't the best brush for this, but it'll do. Okay, so I'm kind of taking Ecliptic and now Ascendant, kind of going back and forth. And I'm going to take Ascendant a little bit higher and I'm going to kind of work a gradient that way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a little bit of Entity, which is just the pure white shadow, and I'm gonna kind of tap it up here on the brow bone and then slightly blend down again to achieve the gradient. I don't necessarily have to take like another really pigmented shadow. I can just simply use white and kind of get it to work in there. I don't have to take a pink. I don't have to take like a peach or something. I could take gray also. I might try to gray that out just a tad, but just to kind of get the foundation down of this eye look, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope that makes sense. Woo! I'm feeling alive. Alrighty. Okay, now I'm gonna take one of my favorite products. This is the matte eye paint from About Face in Art of Darkness. I'm going to smudge it and smoke it out on the lower lash line. And this is again gonna kind of create a base. I'm gonna take it from the paddle onto the brush. Just start off really lightly, okay? When you're working with black pigment or any kind of like black eyeshadow, go in so much lighter than you think you need to, dude, and you will see how amazing it is when you just work with the blend as opposed to being overwhelmed by just sheer black pigment. So much nicer than if I were to go in and just be like, donk. You might think life would be a breeze. Lovely. Now, I'm going to kind of ensure that this is pretty intense. So I'm going to take a shadow stick, again from About Face. You've heard me talk about this for years at this point, but I love this. This is the About Face shadow stick in Kill the Lights. I have like a speck of this left. That's all I have left, but I treasure it. I'm going to put a little bit on the outer corner. Just kind of smudge it in to make it really dark. But again, I'm going to put it down and blend it out so it's not so like, oof. I really want that intensity, and I want to have my placement, especially with black shadow, stay. Now you could keep it like this, but to me this feels very unfinished. This also feels super unblended. So I will take a little bit of the Void, which is the black shadow from the Ellis palette, to lightly smoke and smudge it out even more. I'm gonna take a little bit of it and just kind of blend it in, mostly to get it so the edges aren't so like, ugh. You know, you ever see unblended eyeshadow and you're like, please, please. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, yeah. Kind of get the upper lash, hello, my lid, all of this, blend it out to a place that I want it. Looking cute, looking cute. Now, ooh, I'm so excited. This I think, I might fall in love with this. I don't know. I don't want to say it too soon, but we might fall in love. I don't know. So this is the Dazzle Gel from KVD team. Thank you so much for this. Love you. Mwah. You know I love you. But this is the Hyper Metallic eyeshadow, and I'm finally trying Onyx Void. Yes, the day has come. The moment is right. And I need to put this on my lid. I have been absolutely obsessed with the Bronzite one. Dear Lord, that was pretty. Oh my God, that is literally so dark. And here's the packaging per usual. You can't even, well, you can kind of from there. You see that little sparkle that's happening? It's dark. It looks glorious. Nor my nails. I'm going to use this with a brush because I find that the way that you can buff this, these are meant to kind of like blend and get more shiny. I find that I can do that most easily with a brush, particularly when my nails are long. My nails are short, whatever. Even then still though, I'm like, this is long wear. I don't want to put it on my hands forever. I want to go in kind of light with this because I just feel like this is going to be really intense. Oh. Dude, it looks exactly like how I was hoping it would look. It literally looks like a sparkly oil spill of my dreams. That looks so, I want to eat it. But like, I don't want it to spill, but can you see that? Oh, yeah. Don't look at my nails, okay? I get anxious and I rip at my nails. We don't have to talk about it. Okay, I am so supremely excited. I'm going to take a little bit of this. You can also take from the cap, which I find to be quite easy. So I'm just gonna kind of like put my brush in the cap, kind of like pick up a little bit. And then I'm going to simply buff it onto the lid. Make sure I have enough. Yes. 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 Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh my God. Wow. I love black shimmer so much. I am very particular about it though, as you, I don't think would be shocked to hear. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's not shocking though. I mean, like it is working just like how the other ones work too. So it's not like I'm like, whoa, crazy. I'm like, yes. Exactly. It is so cool. I'm going to kind of go back and forth between like flipping my brush over and kind of blending the edges quickly because I know these will set. So I'm going to work kind of fast. But I'm just going to kind of let that be the star of the show. That is very sparkly in such a good, glorious way. I like the fact that it's not like black with a bunch of gold either. Which sometimes that's really cool, but I can kind of see like the purple, the green, the blue. Like you can see the multi-color kind of thing happening. It's not just silver. It's not just gold. And that's what I think makes these really quite nice and more eye-catching than if it was just like one shimmer shade throughout it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You're smart. Yeah, dude. Exactly. This is very reminiscent of other black shimmer shades that I love like this. So I'm not surprised. I'm just supremely happy. Wow. Woo. Okay. I'm going to add like other eyeshadow to this, obviously, and like finish up this look so it's not going to seem so dramatic. I feel like now, not to be like, trust the process, because like literally that's the whole point. That's the whole point of doing a look. Okay, but I think I'm going to add in some more black shadow, bring the red up a little higher, and then also bring red a little bit lower as well. This is where I just kind of go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to really get things where I want them. And particularly with black, I'm just going to be extra careful, blend out the edges here, and then probably go into a little bit of, even make like a little bit of gray, because I don't want it to be so harsh. And I'm probably going to go into a little bit of an ecliptic, that maroon dark shade, and also start blending. This feels kind of back and forth, and you go a little here, you go a little there, but that's just how I'm doing it today. You don't necessarily have to do it in this order. That being said, I'm going to take the red shade Perception and kind of buff this on the lower lash to get a little bit more red. Since I lost the red a little bit when putting down that black shade, I'm going to put that simply over all. That's a lot of red. Okay, well, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I might take a little bit more of that because that's more of like a true red. These are kind of pinky. And kind of blend that up here too to tie them together. Oh yeah, now I look like Deadpool. Now we're cooking with gas, y'all. This is turning into what it was in my head. Perfect. I love when that happens. Whoa! I do think it is a little funny because I get like halfway through a look sometimes and I'm like, oh, I could have done this in a completely different order. And that's the beauty of makeup. I could do this look 100 times over and change how I do it every single time out of sheer curiosity. I'm going to say that again, out of sheer curiosity. Just because you get to a desired look in a different way than somebody else doesn't mean that you're wrong. There are obviously techniques and things that can help you with your makeup, but if you want to do things in a different order to get a same effect, by all means, try it out. This is looking sick. Sick. I'm glad I added that more red tone in there because I was really losing the red and it was going so pink. So happy. So happy for that shade also. Woo, my lids are going to be stained tomorrow. All right, I think I'm going to let the shimmer and sparkles kind of speak for like the lid area. I'm not going to do a wing. Am I going to change my mind? Maybe. But I am going to put on a ton of mascara, the combination that I've been wearing lately, Cali Ray, Melt Cosmetics, Come Hell or High Water, Supernatural. Bada bing, bada boom, be right back. I do need to brush the rest of the dry shampoo out of my hair, but we're going to keep it moving. I did just my foundation and contour because it's the same stuff that well, actually, I kind of mixed up my foundation today. I used Dose 101 with the It Cosmetics CC in Fair Ivory. I kind of mixed them together. I don't know how I feel about it, but I kind of just wanted to see. The 101 was so fair on me, and I was like, wow, okay. I'm going to go in with a couple of cream blushes. I think I'm going to start with M72 and then M71. These two, they're both from Mob. I love them so much, but I'm just going to kind of start with 71. No. Starting with 72. 72, I'm just going to put like a little bit right here. This nice kind of like mauve-y kind of tone. I feel like, actually, maybe I will only use 71. 72, I mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Taking 72. I'm just going to kind of have it. Yeah, I might just have 72 because it's a little bit softer. So I literally can't help myself. I think I must add 150. I think I must. I'm going to take my blush M150. I'm just going to take the littlest bit right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually 72 and 150 was the move. Ooh, ooh. Then I'm just going to go kind of like back and forth to kind of sandwich those colors together. On the nose, bringing it in a little bit more. I want the blush to be light, but still like there. And because I'm going to set this afterwards, it's going to kind of like dim it as well. You don't have to, you don't have to, you don't have to, but I want to and I like to. Yeah, I'm going to set with my one size pink powder. This is the Ultra Pink powder. I've been using this for a long time. But I forgot how much I really, really like it. It's going to take a little bit of it and do kind of a light set all over. Yep. I'm going to do my brows super quickly. This is the Perfectionist Brow Pen from Melt Cosmetics. I use this every single day and I love it so much. I just kind of give my eyebrows like a little brush because you can see that there's like some product sitting on them. And it just kind of like brushes whatever kind of excess whatever is in it or sitting on top of my brows, whether it be primer or powder or anything. I'm gonna do my little spikes. Okay. We're moving, we're grooving. I can't stop using this highlight right now. This is the Moonstone from House Labs. This is so stunning. It is so silvery. It is so silvery. But I really adore it. I'm gonna do kind of like the exclamation point-ish, like kind of roughly, and then put a little bit on the tip of my nose. A little more concentrated. And then what I like to do is take a bigger fluffy brush, like cute little highlight brush. This Melt highlight brush is so freaking good. This is the Highlight 800. The Highlight 800. I'm gonna run a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, not super, not a lot, just a little, like that. Ooh, It's so pretty, but it's so like, I don't know, this highlight's so freaking good. Just has this like nice like light silvery glow. I feel like I've been looking for like silver highlights for this for a long time. I had this kind of like put away for a while because I like didn't want to use it too much. I know. This is a brow highlight, dude. Excuse me. Oh, and then I kind of just like to take it over my nose like a little extra. I love a nose highlight. I don't know if I'll ever not love a nose highlight. I love when it looks like my makeup has worn in, and that is like one of the things that happens. Let me brush through my brows one more time. Wow. Wow, I'm literally loving this so much. I'm gonna do kind of a nude lip because I like to kind of have, or do I want to do dramatic? Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I must. Let me see with a nude lip just how I like it. I'm gonna take this. It says 159 from Mauve. I'm already going through this at a rapid rate, like so. And then I just want to see. Literally perfect. Mix them together. Kind of hot. Yeah, that's kind of hot. Yeah, that's pretty hot. I am going to add some black lip liner though because I simply can't help myself. But just like a little bit. Realistically, I feel like this is where I would keep it. However, I am super curious to see this with a red and black lip. So I might sit with it for like 5 minutes, which I usually do. I think this lip is literally perfect. So perfect. So literally perfect, amazing in every way. And I love that. This look is exactly what I did have in mind. Although I am always curious to see like if the lip will totally change like the mood. It usually does. I feel like lipstick is one of the biggest factors to if I like a look or if I don't. Truly. I feel very comfortable in looks like this. I love them so much. I did add a tiny little wing that you can kind of see. Just a little bit. That shimmer. I mean, what do I say? What do I freaking say? Like, just look at it, honestly. It's so shimmery. It's so reflective. These also, I will note, catch really well in like low light. Whenever I've worn these, they work really well, but they have that kind of like dazzliness that is quite nice. I know dazzle is in the name and rightfully so. Really love that they did these because these just feel like specifically the bronze and the black shade are ones that I would go through and use up entirely. So I'm glad that they have them. I love these kinds of like black shimmers. You've heard me talk about black shimmer shades I don't know how many times, probably a million, but this one really is quite nice. I will also note that the edges blended out so well. So yeah, again, it's not like I'm sitting here being like, wow, I'm so shocked and surprised. I knew that I liked the formula. I know that I like this kind of a like vibe and product, and I don't know. I felt like I would just kind of knew going into it that I would probably enjoy it. It is really exceeding my expectations in the way that it is so shimmery though. Like I kind of thought that it would be like a little bit less, but it is truly so shimmery, so dazzly. Really love, really enjoy. This one and the bronze one are literally sitting right on top of my desk. Love. Love, love, love. KVD team, thank you so much again, you sweet angels. I think that is really like the highlight of this look. I obviously love the Ellis palette so dearly, so supremely. I feel like you could get like a similar look even if you just took like ingenue over top of like a black shadow. There's many ways that you can get this kind of look, but I feel like sometimes it just performs better or not depending on the products that you use, or more long wear, I should say. Maybe not better, but if you need it to be more long. I don't think necessarily having or needing your makeup to last like 24-48 hours is like realistic to normal humans, but these kinds of products I feel like do so well for so long. Anyway, I'm really rambling now, but I really like this look. I hope that you do too. Really, really love how this looks. This is exactly what I wanted to do today. I love when that happens. I encourage you to do the same. If there's like a makeup thing that you want to try or just something that you want to just slap on your face, like do it. Do it. Have fun with it. I think that's it for this like kind of like grungy red black shimmery eye. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me for more makeup beauty content and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hot.